What's up, True Feelings family, and a happy Friday to you guys. Let's get into Rich and Felicia, because Rich just got released from the pokey. I don't know why he in anything that's called a county like a Montgomery County. Wasn't that where Andy Griffin's show was? You got to be in my age bracket to know what Andy Griffin's show was. I think they was living in Montgomery County or Birmingham County. Anything that got a county in it, you better do the research on that shit and figure out if you should be driving through it. Now, boy live in Texas. He should know better than to drive it with any type of marijuana on him in any place of Texas, because their laws are different. They don't go for it. Okay, they don't go for it. So he get home to his house, which I don't know whose house that is. I don't know if it's mama's house or is he renting a room or got roommates. I just don't think that it is like his whole house to himself, but who cares? But anyway, his sister shows up because she want to know where the hell he been. He says, I've been locked up. She said, I was locked up. I think he said for like a week, 2 weeks or something like that. She said, for what? He was driving through Montgomery County and he had some, little bit of marijuana on him. And so he said they were reminding him that he was black. No, sir, you should have reminded your mama that you were black. You know that you black. And you know you can't be driving through them damn counties with no damn marijuana on you, anything on you. Just you being black is enough. And then you had to add marijuana in it. Sir, that is on you. You should have known better. So the sister want to know what happened to Nola. What happened with you and old girl? So when he explained it, I kind of had a different, could see where he would get irritated, because he said when he and Felicia started talking, she was very aware that he was married and that he was going through what he was going through with his wife, and was encourage him to take his time, do what you got to do, but don't come back around until all that shit is gone. That's how he explained it. So in his perspective, he I don't understand why she kept putting me on Front Street with her family and shit when she already knew what the deal was. And that's what pissed him off. And I said, okay, that makes sense. Because remember I said, why are you just sitting at the table chewing that gum, looking all condescending? Basically, I guess that look was, we had this talk. Why you over here tripping right now and put me on Front Street? Even the when you go back and I think about it, it's yeah, I'd be pissed off too. First of all, don't come ask me a bunch of shit in front of your whole family members. And I'm tired of the Sicilians, this. You ain't the mob. All you guys are nothing but fuck felons. You're not the mob. So stop acting like this Sicilian is all about that life. We don't take lives. Knock it off. Knock it off. You're a fucking felon, and you need to recover from that. And that's what you got going on. It's almost like you acting like you better than this boy. And that shit is starting to get on my damn nerves. Now knock that shit off. Now, the way that he was able to calmly have that conversation, I understand that's his sister, is he to have the conversation about how you feeling and why you want some F shit. But it just seemed like to me, I already told you, I don't like the way he communicates. I don't agree with a man raising his voice, cursing at a woman, speaking to a woman any type of way. I don't agree with that. So he should have been able to, as a grown man older than her young goofy ass, to have a conversation with her. It's hey, why you... in the words of the mom, why you gigging? Why you gigging right now? And you already know what the deal is. You already know what the deal is. So I can really understand his frustration. But at the end of the day, sir, like the sister said, well, she understood what he went with. So she says he's divorced. She's never seen the papers, though. That's what she said. She never seen the damn papers. But he said, I'll be moving here, they somewhere. But sir, you could have, like I said, you could have shut that down very easily by, it's on record, right? That's just what I'm thinking. I don't know. But it just seemed like when you watch these, you could just find this shit on. He could have just showed them. But, I still think that he's an asshole. But I understand. But there was way more charges with Rich than what they found. I guess that was just recent for them because it just happened in 2025, but I went over the things that he been caught up in a while back ago. So let's do a little bit reminder about old Rich, in case some of y'all forgot or some of y'all never heard. It's reported on Starcasm. Love during lockup. Rich arrested twice in 2025 as at Mary Pants on Instagram. But excuse me, was the first to report. Rich real name is Derek. Was arrested twice in Texas in 2025. And that's probably why he couldn't tell him about the divorce, because he's not even revealing his real damn name. Okay? Rich was arrested in Montgomery County on January 17, 2025 on charges of misdemeanor marijuana possession and misdemeanor unlawful carrying a weapon. The charging documents indicate that the amount of marijuana was less than 2 ounces and the weapon was in Rich's vehicle. Now, court documents, and as it says, Rich introduces himself as an actor, y'all. That's what he's saying. He's an actor. Court documents do not indicate that Rich was carrying a weapon without a license, but he was in possession of a weapon while engaged in criminal activity, which is marijuana. Of course, they gonna think it up for us black people. Rich pleaded guilty to the weapon charge. He received deferred adjudication and was placed under community supervision for 9 months. He was also fined $900 in order to take a weapon safety course. The marijuana possession charge was dismissed. Of course, because you gave their ass money. That's all they want. They really don't care. They probably took your shit and smoked it. It's interesting to note that under employer, Rich listed actor. Rich was arrested again in Montgomery County on September 25th, 2025, based on Felicia's social media post. She was released from prison in April of 2025. That would mean Rich September's arrest was well after he filmed for Love During Lockup. According to the charging documents, Rich's arrest in September was due to non-compliance with the terms of the community supervision that they had him on. I don't know if it was house arrest or did he just need to stay out the county, stay in the county, don't know. The order of the arrest states Rich misses August 2025 meeting with his community supervision. I guess that's what they call that. That must mean probation over there. For us, it means probation. Maybe that's it. Community supervision officer. Plus, he skipped out on his July and August supervisory fees. So he ain't paying his shit. So you're going to go back to jail. Rich also admitted to leaving the county without permission on or about August 12, 2025. No additional details was provided in regards to what county Rich traveled to or for how long. Maybe that's when he went to NOLA. The court ordered Rich release on September 30th. There is no indication he received any additional punishment. Update. Rich eventually completed his court-ordered community supervision and all pending charges were dismissed on March 4th, 2026. Now let's go over Love During Lockup Rich criminal history. So let's read his additional criminal history. Let's start at the top. In March of 2016, possession of a controlled substance. He was convicted of that in Washington. Possession of marijuana in August of 2014. It was a transfer. I don't know what that means. Sales led to, I don't know what I'm reading here, but something happened in February of 2013, and that was in Los Angeles. He was convicted. Vandalism in September 2007, Los Angeles. He was convicted. Prostitution, February 2012, dismissed. Miami, something weird. Robbery, May 2007, unknown. Grand theft, May 2007, same thing, unknown. Both in Los Angeles. So like I said, it makes a whole lot of sense why Rich didn't want to show anybody his divorce. Maybe the boy is divorced, but like I said, his name, it's not Rich. His name is Derek. So now it's all coming together and the whole pot of shit. So she want to know how you feeling about old girl. You want to connect, like what's going on now that you got your issues or whatever. He's like he would like to see where things may have went. But, he don't know. She a little girl and you a little boy at this point. You need to grow up or at least become an honest person because you're not honest. You're a liar. I don't like liars. I knew there was something about your ass from the very beginning. I just felt it in my spirit. And now we see what the spirit gods then came out and pulled your whole Now let's talk about Lamb Chop too. I don't know if she's sleeping in these lashes. I see people put on lashes and they put mascara over the big fluffy lashes. I don't know what's going on, but it's not working for me and I don't like it. So they on their way to Texas because she needs answers. She been together with him for 6 years. So I need some answers because we was building a bond. You full of shit, girl. Now you say what you want. You full of shit. You was building more bonds with the people give you money. He came out and didn't give you shit. He didn't give you a damn thing. And at least old boy Charlie came out and gives for old girl. Rich, you could take a page from that. It came from a thrift store, but at least he got us something with dollars. So girl, I just don't believe you wanting answers. I just think you need something to do. So now she gonna travel along with the gang. Her cousin, her auntie. So now they in the car. And auntie wanna know, like, what's the deal? Like, did he put it on you? Like, what happened? Why you feel like you need to go back and see this dude and get answers? She just wanna know, like, why he goes to, like, what happened? She's still trying to convince us that she built this fake relationship in her head about him and she just wanna see what's up so she could get some answers and then move on. So they wanna know, like, what stupid did he, turn you out? He said, did you have sex with him? She's like, no, but he did the rooter to the tutor. I guess he's a grocery type of man. And so maybe that got her so much. She's like, I want some more of the rooter to the tutor. I want some more of that. Let me go find Miss Richie Rich because I need somebody to get this itch done. She said, like Auntie said, she's 17 and she's still stuck in there and she needs to grow up. And I'm going to tell you where you need to grow up. And that's why this man is pissed off. And I wouldn't be in a relationship with you. If you got to travel everywhere with your goddamn families, that would be a problem for me. Like, and then they go pick up the friend. I can't remember her name, that he was with who was doing the scouting to go with him. So you guys are trying to show up like you some female Sicilian mom because you Sicilians, we don't take disrespect. We don't take lies. We don't take any of that. Then you should have just left him alone because there's some disrespect and some damn lies the way he ran off like Scarlett. You should have known. So just stop it. You just need something to do. That's what it feels like to me. You're on some bullshit. Because if I was rich, I'd be pissed off and go back in the gym and close the door in your face. If you're going to come up to my gym with all these heifers just standing out the car like you guys going to start pulling like ARs and start doing some weird shit. Shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool. So they roll up. They go to his house. They see the house. Oh, look, I look like I can live in this house. Well, no, unless you're a roommate. I don't think that's his house. And I don't think you're going to live in that house. He got a nice house and knock on the door. 2 cars there. But he ain't there. They said, well, let's just roll up to the gym. Which we know he was going to be at the gym. Of course, he was going to be at the gym. The gym. They show him. He in there doing this. Got his poo-poo. They roll up. She said, y'all gonna go in with me? I'm saying, nah, this is your shit. Handle your shit. We just here for support. You go in there and deal with that shit. She go in there, what's up? And he looked twice like, what the fuck? So hopefully tonight we will get the rest of that. It's the night the finale is next week the finale. I don't know. But they need to just hurry this shit up. But she on some bullshit. She don't love that man. She just wanted to get it. I don't know. I don't think it's like that, like she thinking, I think they just needed something to do. But like I said, I'd be pissed. It's like, I'm tired of you traveling with your little fake ass mob family trying to intimidate somebody with this BS. You want to have a conversation, then as a grown woman, you and I need to have a conversation. And then if your family members, like your auntie, the people that love you, want to have, they can have a conversation in private, not on no accusatory shit. Because y'all failing. So knock the shit off like yo, knock it off. I can understand them trying to protect her ass, but she a grown ass woman swindling another man for money. So stop acting like this girl ain't doing her own little shit. That's what we not gonna do, y'all. That's what we not gonna do. Anyway, don't be an asshole, y'all. Thanks for showing up when I show up, and I will see y'all with something else later. I'll try to do one of the Love After Lockups either Saturday. No, Sunday we're going to we're going somewhere. Saturday. No, I'll see you Monday, y'all. Don't be an asshole, y'all. Bye.